March 14, 2026. It is night now, but I wake up and couldn't fall back to sleep because it happened something yesterday after I have done the recording, and I must add something to this, the mother of everything, because she was saying something to me when she come in the night, when she's standing over all people under her. And she said to me, "Seek who I am," did she told me. And I was wondering for some years who she was. And then today I know that it was the mother of everything. That's what she was, and what she was saying for me to seek. And I seek her in the knowledge I got from God and afterlife, and maybe the aliens also. And then after I have done the recording, then suddenly I got a call on my phone, and I didn't answer the call. I check it up first. I do that if I get some call for people I don't know. I only know my daughter like a private person, and it says Rebecca, my daughter, on the phone, so I know she that calling me. But this was a new contact, and I checked it up, and it was not a selling company. It was from the Catholic Church, and the Catholic Church in Stockholm. And then I call the church up and wondering why they had calling me. And the woman say that you have looking for an apartment, she says. And she said that we have one apartment, only a small one with a one-room apartment. And I told her that I have already moved, and so it's hard for me because I have no money to move. I told her, and I have no one that can help me with moving a private thing. I say, I don't know anyone that can help me. I say to move to Stockholm, our capital city, if you didn't know that, but I think you know it. And so she say, okay, then I maybe should take you away from our list of searching for a room, apartment, she say. But I told her to let me stay there on the list. I say, I maybe find people that will help me to move for free, I say to her. And so she let me stay on the list of people that was searching for an apartment. And then I asked her, I didn't know what it was. And I asked her, when did I apply for an apartment? I asked her. And that was very surprising when she answered me. I see in the paper that it is this year that you have asked for an apartment, she said. And I know for sure that I haven't searched for a place because I moved in here and then I didn't need to move. So I'm wondering what have happened. And this, I check it out, and this was a donation of houses in Stockholm, and it was a queen that have donating money to have those houses. And I remember that my rich, wealthy aunts on my mother's side, they had been they have like a clinic. I don't know if it's still there in Stockholm, but they have been laying in like a clinic, a hospital, and did their faces, so make it look younger, the faces. And so I remember the name of the queen, and all these royal are connected to me. And it was a woman that donated. But I don't think it's the connection with her that have to do with this, because it maybe was 3 years ago. I started to get too much of these Muslims people, and I searched for a place to stay for some days, to relax a little. And I traveled to a Catholic church or nuns, and I lived there for 3 nights, I think. And there in the Catholics, I was to their sermon. They have like a small church, and I went there every time it was a sermon there. And one day we were singing, the nuns, all of them singing one by one in a row. And I had closed my eyes and listened at the music, and they were singing. I don't know what language it was, but it was not English or Swedish. So I closed my eyes and hear the song, And then suddenly I saw this. If you that have followed me for a long time, you maybe remember that I told you that it come like a bride dress, white dress, was going down on from the ceiling and down where in the middle of where they were standing and preaching, and under that white dress was like a form of Jesus with a sword, the weapon, and then it was two parts of the dress under the dress, and on the other side of the under the dress was it small seraphim angels, lots of them, very, very crowded, so they have hard to be there. All of them was there, and I be so happy and surprised over what I saw. And after the sermon was done, I ran out and was telling people that was working that had not with the Catholic Church to do, and they saw my face, how I was happy and mixed of happy and confused, and told him what happened. And they be surprised, and they say, go to the nuns and tell them what have happened. And I went there, but they didn't want to come out and talk to me. And then one of those that was working there, she said, I'm going to talk to the nuns for you, because I see in your face something happen. And then it come a nun, and I told her what had happened, but no one wanted to come close to me. No, I didn't see the nuns anymore. And I wake up in the night. I was thankful that it was the last night, because there were 3 hard knocking on my door, very hard, in the middle of the night. And it was not knocking that was from this world. It was from a spirit knocking, 3 knockings, very fast, not with almost no seconds between them. And but I didn't want to go up and open the door, because I was scared to see what was behind the door, if it was something. So I continued to sleep there. And I didn't get any reaction from the nuns, and I'd be so disappointed at them that they didn't talk to me more and want to know who I am. And when I come back to my home, I wrote to the Catholic Church in Stockholm and told them what had happened. and that I didn't get any reaction from the nuns. The reaction from the nuns was to not show up so I could see them anymore. They hide. They were frightened. So it come to them what I have told, what I saw. And so I wrote to Stockholm and about it. The highest headquarter for the Catholic Church. But I didn't hear anything from them. But now I think it was something going on in the secret that they have checked out what's had going on, and I talk about it in the podcast also, and they must have a meeting and talking about what to do. So it seems like, I think that's why they called me and had a place for me in Stockholm. And I'm not, I'm a little scared to be in Catholics places because the experience was not the best. It was not that the dress come down, but the three knocking on the door in the night, that was a scaring thing. And but I think the Catholic Church wanted me to move to Stockholm because I look at their website about it, and it says that it was only for people that was Catholics, and I am not Catholics. And they have maybe checking out the papers that I am not member of the Catholic Church. And then it says that I needed to live in Stockholm to could apply for apartment. And it was she was saying that application come in this year, 2026, when I say I have already moved to a new place. And she was saying like, and then it's the end. So she didn't know what had happened. And I say, I am moving to Stockholm, of course. It's our capital city. If I have someone that can help me to move to Stockholm, but I don't have. And it's far away to Stockholm from this city, Helsingborg. So I don't know what will happen. I let it stay open, this. And if God wants me to move to Stockholm and be close to the Catholic Church, it doesn't matter for me in that way that I don't have a religion. So, but if they are interested of me, accepting me as a voice for God, a messenger from God, then of course I move there. but I can't move on my own. And I told her that I am disabled, so I can't walk in stairs, and I must have an elevator to go into to come to the apartment. And it was like she had not seen on the paper that I was disabled. And if I had done that application, then I should have written that I can't walk in stairs. So it was absolutely not me that did it. But it can also be someone in this podcast that is in the Catholic Church that have that power to could move me to Stockholm. But I say this person doesn't know that I am disabled and can't walk in stairs. After the car drove over me in 2008, and can't I walk in stairs? I can walk on my own if it's some area, environment that where I know, and inside I can walk. But outside I can't walk because it's about my brain, that if something coming running up to me, I'd be scared of it and I can fall on only of fear inside my brain of this stress I have of being out in so much for to seek after who she was. That was to me in a night. That she is the mother of everything, and she can do these things also. But she should know that I can't move on my own. I must have help in some way. And now it's hard for me to search for a company to move my belongings and move me to Stockholm, because I have those bills. I can't do that. But it was what I wanted to tell you, what happened. It's very strange what happened. And I'm 100% sure that I didn't apply for that apartment. So who was it? Like I say in the last episode, time will tell, maybe. I would say. But I am still on the list for people that searching for apartment. And these apartments, I don't pay any rent for them. It's free to live there. So that is very good in that way. In this apartment, I don't pay so much rent because I get it in my retirement. I get rent, but I pay a little for this apartment. So I don't know who it was. It was very strange. But I maybe get an answer, and we'll see what's going on. And now after placed this episode of my podcast, I can go and sleep again. So God bless you.